So I received an email the other day from Goodreads that the email's titled, "Need a boost?" Hi Cara, we're quarter of the way through the year. Need a boost with your 2015 reading challenge? We can help. Gives me a little rundown of how far I am through my reading challenge. I've read 5 books in 3 months. It's very depressing. And they weren't even quality books. I don't even want to tell you what some of those books were because they were the most ebooks, straight to ebook, free, trashy romance, but not romance, not romantic at all. I'm in a reading slump, guys. I've started so many books, so many good books, and what's the second? Clash of Kings? I started that and it's good, but I just lost momentum to read it. I tried to start rereading Harry Potter. I've read the first chapter. What's wrong with me? I used to be so good at reading. I used to be so good at sitting down, finding the time to read. What am I doing? What am I spending my time doing? Listening to Cox and Crendor podcasts, which is not a waste of time. Playing video games, watching Supernatural. So, how do I deal with this problem? I've found a WikiHow. How to get out of a slump. Okay, so this is not directly for reading, this is anything. Okay, step 1 of how to get out of a slump. Relax. If you're frustrated, stressed out, this will only make your current feelings worse and can entrench the sense of being in a slump. You can't change that's actually good. So I need to... Reading is for pleasure. Okay, if you're doing it for anyone else, it's not fun. Make it fun. Relax, chill out. And there's no mandate to read a certain number of books. Step 2. Get some distance between yourself and things creating a sense of being in a slump. When you feel as if everything in your life has ceased to advance and things aren't turning out right, it's a good idea to get some perspective. In his book, this guy's selling his book. So get away from it all. Go away somewhere, go away from your home, and just allow yourself to think. Without any distractions such as TV, the computer, or even novels to read. This is great getting me out of my slump. So the zen, more of the zen, okay. Okay, step 3. Think about the things that are possibly causing you to fall into a slump. Too many things going on in your life can... No. Oh. Look at your life. Look at your life right now and ask yourself, am I trying to do too much? Am I trying to compete with others all the time? Am I comparing myself to others and feeling either envious or superior? Am I forgetting the dreams I once had? Or have I become boxed in by a dream that I have now outgrown? Is my health optimal? Or have I let myself go? If yes, then why? Okay, step 4. Get inspired! It's about not sensing the purpose in what you're doing, or not having a sense of direction about where you're headed. Read books about leaders, heroes, activists. Okay. Focus on success stories of others and stop reading the news. It's all negative. Stop reading the news. Stop watching the news. Don't inform yourself. Stop reading the news. It's all negative. Oh no, right. Stop reading the news. It's all negative this, negative that, and it isn't going to improve your mood any. It literally, I wish I was joking, it literally says, Guys, if you don't watch the news because it's too depressing, you're dumb. You need watch the news, inform yourself, learn about ISIS and stuff. Yes, it's terrible, but if we don't know about... I give up. Enlist friends and family to help you bring about changes. This is no one else's problem but mine. Just like the tide, your motivation will keep returning. Think of your journey through a slump, like the egg. Just like the tide, your motivation will keep returning. Think of your journey through a slump, like the ebb and flow of a tide, with your motivation returning to shore, receding slightly at times until your goal finally comes into land. You've got to set a plan to begin slowly and build it up. Reaching the corner store without stopping could be your first milestone, at which point you reward yourself with a walk on the beach, or a low-calorie ice cream, or a download of a favourite movie or music track, etc., etc. Each reward is best when it is small but meaningful. The final reward is the achievement of the goal itself and the total removal of the feeling of being in a slump. This is very grandly written, and you have to whittle down. There's good advice in here, but it's a WikiHow. It doesn't need to be grandiose. So basically, if we summarize what all these websites are saying, basically it's just read. Just make the time to read. And this week I'm currently reading Goodnight, Mr. Tom. It's adorable. I'm almost halfway. It's just taking forever. This is a pretty short book, but it's taken forever. And then my camera died, but I went waffling on for another 15 minutes. Which was... none of it was important, so you haven't missed out on much. I'm going to take my tea and my book, Goodnight, Mr. Tom by Michelle Magorian. Highly recommend. I'm going to go out into the beautiful day and read it. And if you're in a slump, don't listen to the WikiHows because they're full of yogi nonsense.